Have you ever wondered if there's a cost to not being confident? The answer is yes, and it's often bigger than people realize. Low confidence doesn't just affect how you feel in the moment. It can impact your decisions, your relationships, your opportunities, and even the way you see yourself over time. In today's episode, we're unpacking the real cost of low self-belief and why confidence matters so much in everyday life. If you've been doubting yourself, holding back, or shrinking in places where you should be, standing tall, this conversation will help you understand what confidence is costing you and how to start taking it back. Have you ever felt held back by self-doubt, whether it's speaking up in a meeting or connecting with others or simply just believing in your own worth? Well, you're not alone. Welcome to the Crazy Confidence Coach podcast. I'm Heather Edwards, Master Certified Life Coach, and my goal is to empower you to step into your most authentic, confident self. Here, you're going to discover practical strategies and powerful insights to help you improve your communication, deepen those relationships, and elevate your self-esteem. And each week, I'm going to guide you through some actionable tips and mindset shifts that are specifically designed to help you break free from fear, show up boldly in every area of your life, and build crazy confidence. Are you ready to stop hiding in the shadows, playing small, and avoiding the spotlight? Grab your favorite pen and a notebook, and let's get to it. If you're like me and you're always trying to figure out what's the bottom line, what's the ROI, the return on investment, this is the episode for you when it is in reference to confidence. First and foremost, what confidence is costing you is opportunities. When your confidence is low, you may hesitate to apply for that job that you really want, or speaking up in a meeting to show that you have a brilliant idea, or even leading your family, leading at work, or trying something new. And that hesitation can keep you from saying yes to new opportunities that could help you grow. So sometimes the biggest cost of not being confident is not what happens, it's what never gets a chance to happen. Number 2, low confidence is costing you peace of mind. Self-doubt creates mental noise. You know, that little record player that's playing in the background that makes you overthink, second guess, replay conversations over and over, and worry about what other people are thinking. Instead of moving forward with clarity, you end up stuck in your head, which can be exhausting. Ask me how I know. This is probably one of my biggest challenges with confidence. I tend to overplay and replay conversations or worry about what other people think, even though as a 50-plus woman, I don't think about what other people think as often in my life, but there can still be situations where I do that. And unfortunately, it does take a little bit to break that in my pattern. And I'm guessing that if you're someone who listens to my podcast, that might be a challenge for you too. Number 3, low confidence costs you boundaries, and boundaries are when we are able to protect ourselves, protect our energy, our beliefs, our situations that we have with friends, family, and people at work. So when your confidence is weak, people often struggle to say no or speak up or protect their own time and energy. That can lead to being resentful and having resentment, having burnout, and relationships that feel one-sided. And if you've listened to my podcast, you know that I have struggled with that a lot because I'm a giver. I go out of my way to do for my relationships, but it can lead me to not have boundaries or not feel like the relationships I have are double-sided or equal. Keep in mind when I say equal is not like you're in an exchange of everything at every moment, but there does need to be some feeling of a exchange of that relationship. So confidence helps you honor your needs without feeling like you need to apologize or for you existing. Number 4 is just low confidence costing you self-trust. I talk about self-trust all the time. I believe in it. I believe in the challenge you have in it. I really had problems with self-trust with myself after all of our miscarriages, and I've had to work really hard to rebuild my self-trust. So think about this. Every time you ignore your instincts, the thoughts that you have in your own mind, or you talk yourself out of an action that you want to take, or you don't do an action that you want to take, your trust in yourself gets smaller. Confidence actually grows when you keep promises to yourself and you follow through. Without that, it becomes harder to believe in your own judgment. And this is a huge cost to yourself because what happens is you shut down and you stop even trying. Number 5, low confidence costs your growth. Confidence doesn't mean you have everything figured out. On the contrary, sometimes confidence is learning to figure it out or knowing that you have to figure it out. But it means you are willing to learn, stretch, and keep going even when things feel, what? Uncomfortable. I say this all the time. You have to be really good at being uncomfortable to see a meaningful growth and experience things that would be extraordinary in your life. So without confidence, growth starts to feel too risky and scary, and staying small can feel safer than becoming more and bigger and greater. Now, there's nothing wrong with feeling good with where you are and staying safe. Nothing wrong with that. But if you have low confidence and that's what's costing you growth, and you want to grow, but you're not because of your confidence, that's what I'm talking about. The real question isn't whether confidence matters or that it's costing you. The real question is how much is low confidence costing you in areas you may have gotten used to calling normal. So I want you to think about this. Where are you holding back? What are you avoiding? Where have you seen yourself shrinking or staying small? And what do you keep telling yourself that you're not ready for? What we can do to kind of give ourselves a to-do list or a way to work around the low confidence cost metrics is 1, notice the patterns. Pay attention to the place where your self-doubt is showing up. Where are you not seeing yourself be bold and be willing to be uncomfortable? Confidence is built in action, not just thought. So choose one small, brave step you can take this week. And I say this over and over, one choice a day. By the end of the week, you have a whole bunch of choices built up. Think about what can you do one little, small, brave thing each day or each week that you can start building on. Then you're going to replace the story. Instead of saying, I'm not ready or I'm not confident, try, I'm learning to trust myself more. I'm going to try this and see what happens. I'm going to commit to myself that I'm going to do one big, bold thing today. That small shift can change how you show up, and it can change how you feel about yourself and give you a little bit more motivation to move forward. This is one of the hardest things to do, to catch yourself not being confident, to catch yourself playing small, to do what you need to do to kind of get out of your shell. So I want you to just identify one area today, just one area where low confidence has been costing you the most time, energy, money, growth, whatever your thing is. Then I want you to choose one small action that helps you begin to take that power back and start doing that now. Then I want you to think about your periphery. Who do you know that is struggling with confidence or doing the next thing or not having the appropriate boundaries in place? And I want you to enroll them and do it together. Find a way that you can support one another and have each other's back to help each other get out of that growth area that you're in. Now, you may not be ready to do that right away, but I am a firm believer that when we grow together, we are connected. And being able to have a vulnerable partner or someone who you want to use or trust to support you and see things that you can't and bounce things off of you and that sort of thing, they can help you notice the patterns. They can help you start small. They can help you replace the story, and you can help them do the same thing. I think that is extraordinary for both of you. So share this episode with someone who needs a reminder that confidence isn't vanity. It's a life skill. And if you work on that life skill, you become more confident and have your self-worth built right under you. And that foundation is fantastic. So make sure to subscribe, hit review, hit the 5 stars if you've enjoyed the episode. And we're going to keep having these conversations about self-worth, growth, and becoming the woman you were created to be. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. It has been a blast. I would love for you to do me a huge favor and either go leave a rating or a review. And if you really love the podcast or you've learned anything at all, please pass it on to a friend or a family member that might enjoy the podcast as well. That's how I grow, and that's how I'm able to continue bringing you content. If you are interested in coaching, just go to thecrazyconfidencecoach.com. You can sign up for a free discovery call there. Thank you so much for being here. I hope to see you next Tuesday so we can build our crazy confidence together. Love you big.